The recent controversy surrounding former President Donald Trump's social media post has reignited discussions about racism, misinformation, and political accountability in the United States. As the White House moved quickly to remove a video shared by Trump on his Truth Social account that included deeply offensive imagery depicting former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama as apes. A depiction widely condemned by both Democrats and Republicans, with the White House citing an erroneous posting by a staffer. Though critics argue that this explanation does little to address the larger pattern of behavior demonstrated by Trump in amplifying racially insensitive and conspiratorial content, as this is not the first time the former president has promoted memes or narratives targeting the Obamas, having previously spearheaded and amplified the so-called birther conspiracy, claiming President Obama was not born in the United States, a falsehood he only officially disavowed during the 2016 campaign, despite having previously fueled it for years to sow doubt about Obama's legitimacy as president. And this most recent video, which was just over a minute long, also promoted baseless claims about the 2020 presidential election being rigged, continuing a narrative that has been widely debunked in federal courts and by election officials across the country. Yet the video included a roughly 2-second clip in which Barack and Michelle Obama's heads were superimposed onto primates' body, with the song "The Lion Sleeps Tonight" playing in the background, prompting an immediate backlash from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle, with Republican Senator Tim Scott, the longest-serving black senator in U.S. history, calling it the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House and demanding its removal, and Republican Representative Mike Lawler of New York echoing Scott's sentiment that the post was wrong and incredibly offensive, and that an apology was warranted, while other GOP senators, including Roger Wicker and Pete Ricketts, also labeled the content unacceptable and highlighted that a reasonable person could see the racist context in the depictions. And Democratic leaders were equally vocal, with House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries condemning Trump's actions as disgusting bigotry and emphasizing the Obama's contributions as brilliant, compassionate, and patriotic Americans, while California Governor Gavin Newsom called for Republicans to denounce the video immediately, highlighting a rare moment of bipartisan outrage over the content of a social media post by a former president. Yet this controversy also underscores broader issues surrounding the persistence of misinformation and conspiracy theories in American politics, particularly those related to the 2020 presidential election, as Trump continues to claim, without credible evidence, that the election was stolen from him, even though multiple lawsuits filed by his campaign and Republican allies in key battleground states were dismissed by federal judges and investigations by the Department of Justice under then Attorney General Bill Barr found no evidence of widespread voter fraud capable of altering the outcome, while voting technology company Dominion Voting Systems, which was falsely accused in the video of manipulating vote counts, successfully pursued defamation claims, resulting in settlements from major news outlets such as Fox News, which paid $787.5 million, and Newsmax, which paid $67 million, with Rudy Giuliani also reaching a confidential settlement with Dominion, all of which highlights the real-world consequences of spreading false claims. Yet despite these legal outcomes, Trump and his allies continue to amplify misinformation, making the debate over accountability and responsible social media use even more critical, particularly in the context of public trust in democratic institutions and the role of former presidents in shaping political discourse, as the incident reveals the challenges in balancing free expression with the potential harm caused by racially offensive or misleading content. And it also raises questions about the effectiveness of content moderation on platforms like Truth Social, which have been criticized for allowing the dissemination of conspiracy theories and hate speech with limited oversight. Furthermore, the backlash against Trump's video is not limited to political leaders. It has sparked a broader societal conversation about the normalization of racist imagery in political messaging, the ethical responsibilities of public figures in promoting content online, and the impact of such material on public perceptions of race. democracy, and civic discourse, particularly in a climate where social media amplifies sensational content and blurs the line between satire, propaganda, and genuine misinformation. With experts noting that even brief exposure to demeaning imagery can reinforce stereotypes and contribute to a hostile political environment, while the viral nature of such posts demonstrates the power of algorithm-driven platforms to magnify divisive content rapidly. And the Trump video serves as a stark reminder of how political leaders can exploit these systems for personal or partisan gain, intentionally or not, as it taps into long-standing racial tropes and fears, thereby prompting urgent discussions about the need for stricter ethical standards, accountability measures, and media literacy education to equip the public with tools to critically evaluate information, while simultaneously acknowledging the delicate balance between free speech protections and preventing harm. As the United States continues to grapple with the legacies of racial inequality, political polarization, and the consequences of misinformation on the democratic process, and the episode further illustrates that while immediate removal of offensive content can mitigate some public outrage, the broader implications of disseminating racially charged or misleading material linger long after a post is deleted, influencing public discourse, shaping political narratives, and reinforcing the importance of vigilance in confronting bigotry and falsehoods wherever they appear, making this incident not only a flashpoint in contemporary American politics, but also a case study in the responsibilities of public figures, the ethics of social media communication, and the ongoing struggle to uphold both democratic integrity and social equity in an era dominated by digital information flows. As the conversation around Trump's video continues, it is likely to spark further debate over the intersection of race, media, and politics, highlighting the persistent challenges in promoting a civic culture grounded in respect, truth, and accountability, while reminding policymakers, citizens, and platforms alike of the enduring consequences of amplifying harmful content, intentional or otherwise, and the need for continuous vigilance in fostering an informed, responsible, and inclusive public sphere.